Hey guys, it's Hina here at Rebalance Physical Therapy and Wellness in Center City, Philadelphia, as well as on the main line in Narberth, Pennsylvania. And our clinic specializes in treating a lot of issues around the spine, the hip, and the pelvis area. So today, I wanted to talk to any of you who might be having a kind of pulling or separating type sensation around your pubic bone. So recently I had a client of mine who came in and said, you know, Hina, every single time I walk too fast or I walk uphill or I do certain activities that are a little bit outside of just my normal daily activities, I end up having this crazy kind of sensation around my pubic bone that feels like my pubic bones are separating. And, you know, this is a lady who had, you know, imaging done. She went and saw her physicians and they didn't find basically anything going on. So she ended up coming to see me and we tried to figure out what was going on with her. So I want to talk to all of you because I'm sure there are many of you. It could be men, it could be women, it could be women who recently gave birth and they're not finding anything going on. There was no trauma during delivery or anything like that. Or maybe you did have some trauma during delivery. However, they're not actually finding anything that there's a true separation that is going on. All right. So what is basically going on? So if you look at this pelvic bone, all right, okay, you can see that it is kind of like a circle, a big circle here, and underneath it is a little circle in through here. Now this is a female model, but the male model is not much different. Now you have a lot of muscles that can attach in and around from the spine to around the pelvic rim to the hip, as well as on the underside of the pelvis. And a lot of these muscles, or many of these muscles, can actually affect the way the pubic bone functions. All right, so even if you have issues that are going on in the back, so say you have muscle imbalance, tightness, weakness, things like that going on in the back, they can actually affect the front. And the muscles on the inside of the pelvis, these are muscles of your pelvic floor, all right? This as well as this. And men, yes, you have pelvic floor muscles too. They can actually affect the pubic bone as well. And so sometimes it shows up as pubic bone pain, sometimes it can show up as groin pain, you know, or other kind of issues that are going on in and around here, even lower abdominal pain. And, you know, say you think it's a hernia going on, but there's no hernia either. So look at this model because I'm going to show you a bunch of other pictures. Now, remember I said there's a bunch of muscles that attach in and around the pelvis. Well, you can see in the front, for those of you who are not familiar with musculature on the body, that your abdominal muscles attach to this pubic bone right in through here. And you can see a bunch of other muscles in through here that attach very close to the pubic bone. Now, if we look deeper inside, if we take the abdominal layers off, you can see that, hey, there are a bunch of muscles in through here, okay, that can affect the way this pubic bone is moving, all right? And I'm going to show you some muscles in the back. And then you can see a bunch of muscles back here, okay, which what you're looking at is this back here. Remember I said it's a ring, so if it's a ring, things in the back can affect the front. You can see a bunch of other muscles here that attached to the top rim of the pelvis that can affect the front. And then many of you who have seen a lot of my other videos and know that we treat a lot of pelvic floor issues here, you can see on the inside that these muscles on the inside, these are your muscles of the pelvic floor, can also affect the pubic bone over here, all right? So you can see that there are lots of different muscles that can affect the way this pubic bone functions. So if you have imbalances anywhere that includes the spine, that includes the pelvis, all right, that includes the hip, because you actually have hip muscles, okay, your gluteals, your rotators of the hip, you actually have pelvic floor muscles that attach to the hip, as well as your pelvic floor muscles, which are these muscles on the inside. If you have imbalances, which is a combination of tightness and weakness and things like that, through this area, it can affect what is going on through here. Now, this lady that ended up coming in, we checked a bunch of these different things and we found all the different imbalances that she was having in and around this area. And within I would say 5 visits, she's nearly 100% better. So, and this lady has been having pain probably for the last year, and she went to the emergency room, she saw a ton of other physicians, and nobody knew what was going on. And the simplicity of it was actually muscle imbalances. So I'm sure there are many of you who are also out there who are frustrated that, hey, this has been going on, we have no idea what's happening. Maybe you've gone to traditional chiropractic physical therapy and it's not getting better. So if you live in and around this area, it's a no-brainer. Come see us. This is what we specialize in pretty much all day long. And we can definitely help get this rolling in the right direction. Now, if you do not live in and around this area, but you live in the state of Pennsylvania, we do telehealth evaluations and consults where we can start to guide you on how to kind of release specific muscles to get this better. And if you live outside of this area, outside of the state of Pennsylvania, then we can still help you too through our consults that we do via video, where we can talk to you about what might be going on and help you actually potentially find someone in and around your area that might be able to help you get this better. So all of our information is below in the information box. Our website is rebalancept.com. That's REBALANCE-PT.com. Of course, subscribe to our videos. I try to add as much content as I can. I literally take a lot of my clients' questions or emails that we end up getting, and I try to answer them for you on YouTube. And also, we have a bunch of do-it-yourself online videos as well that might be helpful to you, that actually will help kind of get you progressing along with improving this pubic bone pain perhaps as well. So again, look below in the information box, and all of our information is there. And again, I hope this video was helpful to many of you who might be suffering from this, and now you know what might be going on since you haven't potentially been getting the right answers. And so I hope this was helpful. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. See you soon.